shot, guys.
Live from the rinks in Hauppauge, New York, we welcome you to this presentation of the Suffolk County High School Hockey League on LI Sports Network. Our rivalry night triple header coverage kicks off with a freshman battle between two freshman playoff contenders as the Connetquot Sayville Bayport's Blue Point Thunderbirds take on the Sachem Warriors. Mike Colander here, ready to bring you the action alongside my partner in crime, Vincent Missoletto. And one thing that has to be acknowledged before this game begins is that the ice has been experiencing some issues lately, as there was a small delay before the two teams made their way onto the ice, and the referees had to make sure the players avoid the area that was examined for the lengthy time by the officials right near the goal of the Thunderbirds, where that man in net is positioned for Connetquot Sayville Bayport Blue Point, getting his warm-ups in as he'll look to pick up a big victory here today. Right now you see number 45, Riley Henley, getting his warm-ups in, and he'll look for the victory here tonight in his possible 12th start of the season for this Thunderbird squad. Trying to pick up another victory as they move closer and closer to the top ranks of the freshman standings. Right now they are 5-10. So although it may not be closer than you think, they'll still play their hearts out nonetheless. On the other end, Sachem Warriors have a goalie tandem that packs a punch for sure, consisting of Michael Cagnetto and Michael DiGirolamo. Those two have had their fair share of big performances for this Warriors squad, as Sachem right now has the edge over this Connetquot Sayville team tonight. Currently with a record of 12-4, just behind East Islip Red, who has a game in hand over them due to the tie they picked up during the season. The buzzer just sounded, signaling the end of warm-ups, and soon we'll see these kids go into battle as the freshman season nears its end. Playoffs coming right around the corner here in the month of March on this St. Patrick's Day Eve. There are the starters that will kick off these first 15 minutes of play. Five and 10, Connetquot, Sayville, Bayport, Blue Point, 12 and 4, Sachem Warriors, and here we go. And the contest begins with Connetquot, Sayville wearing their intimidating red jerseys, getting a hold of the possession first, but it's quickly washed away due to the offsides that was just signaled by the official as one of the Sachem Warriors' very own, backing Michael Connetquot tonight, and sitting on the bench is DiGirolamo. So, by clear evidence of that, Michael Connetquot is in the goal for the Warriors. Here they come right away, score! Matthew Bispo. 1-0 Sachem. Took only 20 seconds or so for the first one to be scored in this contest, and it was done by the team-leading points getter, Matthew Bispo, who comes into this matchup his 15th game of the season with a team-high 19 goals and 28 points. And we'll see how this Connetquot Sayville Thunderbird squad counteracts that chance. Led by their head coach, Stephen Newman, will look to get his team in the right direction here, facing a 1-0 deficit at the moment. Here's Stoltenborg, PAL product, taking this along the wall, back to the top. Wilson, dangling, Wilson, firing. He was off balance getting the release off as the Warriors stay in the zone. Wilson left alone along the wing, but he couldn't get the trigger pull to go. Wilson remaining down low for the Warriors. Couldn't get a turnaround shot to go. The Warriors staying in the zone. Thunderbirds trying to cancel out any opportunity that could possibly go against them again. As the Warriors again prevent the Thunderbirds from getting a hold of the possession up until now. Thunderbirds going for a line change while the Warriors take back inside the zone. Here comes Anderson, and he was fended off that time, but it stays alive in T-Birds territory before it gets nudged out completely. Here's Marcus. Marcus trying to muscle his way through the defense. Drive from the point, that one couldn't reach the net off the stick of number 4 of Sachem, Matthew Langale. As this one goes along the wall, Langale pitching in there. As the Warriors attempt to put another one in the back of the net. Here's a chance that just slips wide of the cage. So that was number 78, James Drago, nearly putting one home, and now the race is on. T-Birds trying to get a hold of it. And now they do right there, but it's quickly relinquished back into the hands of the Warriors. But Sachem has to go back and recollect it safely. Thunderbirds closing in on the goal where Connetquot is positioned, and we get an offsides to end play. The next generation of Connetquot, Sayville, Bayport, Blue Point, Thunderbirds hockey is on the ice for the first time tonight. Gavin Bizel looking to make an immediate impact here in the first period with his team down 1-0 on the goal by Bispo. Here is Gavin Bizel working the puck along the wall, trying to escape from the clutches of Sachem. This one gets forced out by Bispo. It'll be carried in further by Anderson. With Cawley in tow, but he couldn't advance closer to the goal, and that stops play as well. While Connetquot Sayville has brought out a new line to go against Sachem, the Warriors stay with their top pairing as Bispo, Cawley, and Anderson man the offense. Here is Bispo trekking back into familiar territory, trying to dance his way by the defense, and he was fended off right there by defenseman of the T-Birds, Ella Trecco, younger sister of Dylan Trecco. Dylan plays for the JV squad. First chance right there for the Thunderbirds, negated by Connetquot. Back in front, and it almost got put home in the slot right there as bodies came together trying to get a hold of the puck. Here is Dylan Trecco's younger sister, Ella Trecco trying to get a hold of the puck. Similar to that man on the ice, Sachem's Logan Stoltenborg. Ella Trecco plays for the PAL team as this nearly gets put home by the Warriors. It results in a chance the other way for the T-Birds. But that's quickly canceled out by the Warriors due to the good back-checking play by Matthew Pena. Stoltenborg with the steal, and he'll take off. The big man, Stoltenborg, rushing in, but he cannot get the chance off, and this will result in a penalty going here against the T-Birds. It's for holding. It's Joshua King who committed the penalty. Sachem Warriors have found a lot of success on the man advantage this season, coming into this matchup with a high of 16 power play goals, which, although is a lot, it isn't the most by a freshman team by no means, as that number is currently held by Ward Melville's power-packed bunch with 19 power play goals. Right now, Sachem is looking to even up that number. The power play goal right here will just get them closer to doing that. Centering chance. That one ricocheted off the blocker of Connetquot Sayville's Henley, and this results almost in an odd man rush the other way for the T-Birds. And Stoneborg had trouble corralling that one on his stick. Treco is able to clear that one out of the zone. There's a steal right here by the Thunderbirds. It's taken back and led in by Drago on net. Stopped again by Henley. Drive from the point, Wilson. And the deflection in front couldn't get the best of Henley that time. Warriors in the zone, working the puck. A big save is made, double saves, rebound, score. A near perfect stop by Riley Henley of the Thunderbirds, as Sachem has made it 2-0 on the power play with 5 seconds left on the power play clock. Sachem Warriors have made it a 2-0 game. They move 1 inch closer to tying Ward Melville for the most power play goals in the freshman division. Now, with that second goal of the contest, this contest, they have 17 power play goals in 13 games played. And they're looking to increase that number as this game goes on throughout the evening. Back the other way come the Warriors. Another chance, and misfires. Rebound, side of the net. Warriors couldn't set up something that time. They stay in the zone as that one gets flung wide of the cage. Wilson covering up some ground down low was Scandifo, and we get a stoppage in play. And it looks to be a penalty going here, but this time against the Warriors. And it's Chase Saunders, PAL product, one of Logan Stoneborg's travel teammates, committing the penalty here in the late moments of the first period, giving Connetquot Sayville Bayport's Blue Points their first opportunity on the man advantage. They come into this matchup only registering 1 power play goal in their 16 games played. While the Sachem Warriors have been nearly perfect when it comes to their power play trend, converting on 17 goals through 16 games played. Save made, that time off the blocker of Henley to deny the Warriors. Actually, I had to double correct myself. Sachem Warriors actually are perfect. If you look at it this way, they came into this matchup with 16 power play goals, 16 games played. Most recent goal on the power play, their 17th, comes in their 17th game played. So I had to make that correction so I don't make any false errors on the broadcast. Sachem Warriors, their back end as they try to knock this one out of harm's way, while the Thunderbirds remain put in the zone. Joseph Volani curls back in. Bizel almost finishes strong right there. Bizel moves into a different location to try to get a hold of the puck as Sachem takes it back, and they'll go the other way. We skate 5 aside again. Possible second goal here for Bispo. Kicked away beautifully by Riley Henley. Bispo working at the top. Bispo trying to jab it in front to no avail as Volani got to it first. The Warriors get back on the possession. Cawley tosses it, tried to get it across as Bispo nearly finishes strong in front. Stoltenborg pulls back, misfiring on that chance. As the Thunderbirds are able to close some ground and get to it where they skate the other way. Here comes Paul Wagner. Wagner, Long Island Royals product, coming in hot, looking for the Thunderbirds' first goal of the contest. This one skitters off the wall, goes to the other side, inside Sachem's zone. It's quickly turned over and carried back in with speed. Warriors in, score. Another chance. That time denied by Riley Henley. And that gets a round of applause from his family up in the stands as that one almost got wheeled back in front. Marcus having trouble in the tie-up, getting a hold of that chance. This one gets sent wildly in the corner. And the Thunderbirds try to take over the other way, and we get a stoppage of play. Some hard battling between the young combatants. We remain skating 5 aside. Neither team hit with a disadvantage right there as William O'Shea takes aim inside the Thunderbird zone, looking to pick up his second goal of the contest. He scored on the power play for the Warriors, and the latest goal picked up by Sachem in this period was from no other than Caden Marcus, with the assist set up by Cameron Calbarere. Back the other way. This chance gets misfired off the stick of T-Birds' Joseph Jackalone. We've reached the final minute of play for the first, as this one gets angled ahead by Ella Treco. And the Warriors skate back the other way. Saunders drops it across, but it couldn't be finished well that time. Shea taken back by the T-Birds, and coming in with speed the other way is Vincent Missoletto. Another skilled travel product. T-Birds advancing now to the zone. Bursting in with a late chance, but misfiring on that try. 3 seconds and 2 and 1. And it's done. 1 period over, 2 more to go, 3-0 Warriors. after 15 minutes of play. Both coaches had a chance to strategize with Sachem's Michael Budicavoli planning rather very quickly in between periods. It seems like it's going to be the same strategy that has paid off major dividends so far for the Warriors in these next 15 minutes of action. CJ Pena backpedaling as he looks for someone open. Warriors continuing to work the puck inside the zone. Deflection in front, save made, rebound, score. T-Birds bolting in. Save made by Michael Connetquot. And play is stopped. Skittered off the skate in front, and Villani will attempt to keep it under his control as the Thunderbirds slam it back in, and Villani will take chase. Calbert bursting in, save made by Henley as the puck disappeared for a second there, but luckily it didn't find its way in the back of the nets. Stoltenborg taking his time getting back to the puck as he had Hill giving him some pressure. This one touched back out of the zone. It'll be carried in further. Offside's called. Hawley has now registered 2 goals tonight for the Warriors as he was able to pick up this period's only goal so far. After the Warriors led after 3-0. Here's O'Shea down low to Saunders. O'Shea couldn't jam it in front, kept alive at the half wall right there by the Warriors. We get a penalty going here. And it's to the Thunderbirds. Steal. And nudged ahead by Julia Madonna. As it's quickly carried back in by the Warriors in the T-Bird zone. King knocked his man off the puck, but it's kept alive by the Warriors in the zone. Deflection on net, just misses wide. Saunders across, and that just misfired for the Warriors right there. Saunders trying to wheel and deal in front. Good job by the T-Birds to cancel that opportunity, as it's kept alive and nearly got touched home beautifully in front. Warriors still working the puck ever so gracefully, as that one almost got slammed home in front. Another chance, nearly got across to Saunders, to no avail. Saunders on the chase. Saunders nearly got that one back in front, as this had trouble getting saved by Wilson, who pulls back in rather quickly. Wilson with that chance, ricocheting off the stick of Trecco. Again, Warriors continuing to try to make it perfect here on this latest man advantage. Their second of the contest, as they are 2 away from tying Ward Melville for the most power play goals in this freshman division. Sent across, back in front, score. Just as the power play expires. CJ Pena curls back as he tries to break free from the pressure given to him by the Thunderbirds inside their zone. Bispo down low. Pena. Thunderbirds having difficulty escaping the zone. Bispo couldn't finish strong with the backhand right there as it got stuck on the back of the net. This will attempt to be cleared out by the T-Birds, but it's kept alive by the Warriors for the time being. Pena trying to rattle his opponents, and it'll result in a penalty. King couldn't get there, as this one is controlled on the stick of Bispo, but quickly thrown back in by the T-Birds as Bispo couldn't advance forward. Kicks back in right there by the T-Birds. Bizel swings it in almost out in front to Villani. So the Warriors look to handle more business inside the zone. Calbert on net, save made, rebound. Henley denies the Warriors that time. But that stop. Popped across, Volani. Sent back in, and now it's Stoltenborg who brings this one close to the goal. Stoltenborg tried to send it around the boards to an open man. Couldn't get it to his intended target. Under a minute left on the man advantage for the T-Birds. King twirling inside the zone as this one is controlled on the stick again by the Warriors. Back in they come. At the point, Calvert over to Stoltenborg. Stoltenborg sends it in front. That one couldn't carry him home right there for the Warriors. As Bizel is able to knock this one ahead. Volani offsides. Angled ahead, Stoltenborg poking it in deeper inside the zone. Stoltenborg dancing, Stoltenborg backhander, beauty. Logan Stoltenborg scores. That does it for the penalty against Pena. A successful kill with an exclamation point by the Warriors. Stoltenborg again, back across in front. Pauly had trouble navigating that one on his stick, but it still found as this gets bashed around and it's further sent back into the zone by the T-Birds. Nearly got led ahead right there by Stoltenborg. Drago's able to keep it alive in the zone. Drago feeds it across, back in front, score. This team is relentless in more ways than one. Every other team in the freshman division is on high alert as the Warriors continue to make a statement with this onslaught powered by these mightily skilled players. Another chance, save, rebound. Chase Saunders scores. current trend may not say it all, but this is just the beginning of this next T-Birds team's journey. Right here, what's happening in front of us is called the process. Chapter 1 is all about growing pains, going through the adversity, the challenges, the obstacles, and the heartbreaks along the way to eventually make it all the way to the top. While the scoreboard may show a different story about this team, there's a lot that needs to be praised about this Thunderbirds freshman squad. They'll be hungrier than ever. It should be noted, most of these kids on the ice are new and are experiencing their first years of playing at the high school level. Just getting that experience will only elevate, is only going to elevate their game and make them better hockey players. And what better way to elevate their game than by going up against top opponents, like the team you see dominating this contest, the Sachem Warriors. A magnificent stop by Riley Henley. Goaltending being displayed tonight by Henley is just one of the many reasons why this T-Birds team has a lot to look forward to down the road. A bunch of skilled players from top to bottom on that roster. Gavin Beizell to Ella Treco to the goaltender Riley Henley. This team is poised for a successful future in the coming years, whether it's at the freshman level, the JV level, or even the varsity level. There's a lot of talent on this team right in front of us. And here's another example of what's to come in the future. Despite the score that's currently showing, Riley Henley has provided his squad with some superb goaltending throughout this contest. King with a drive on goal, and it gets stopped by Connetquot. We'll have another draw. Another chance, another denial by Connetquot. Kept alive, drive from the point. That one nearly got the best of Connetquot that time. Coming from the stick all the way at the top by Petrie. Angled ahead, skated towards the goal. Neal. What a play right there by the defenseman for the T-Birds to slow down Neal's momentum as he looked like he was all set to get one home on Henley. defenseman said, "Not so fast." T-Birds trying to strike the other way as this one gets sent wide of the cage. Back in front, wildly caroming off the side of the nets as the T-Birds come close to putting one past Connetquot on that latest attempt. Neal to the net, score. Chase Saunders in alone. And he is stopped miraculously by Riley Henley. Saunders is looking for another chance, but he gets denied again by Henley. Skipping on net, Henley says no. To the third period, Sachem Warriors, a lot to a little. Third period of play underway. Nice spinning maneuver right there, and actually getting the shot off that time was Tyler Anderson. He was able to draw the penalty in the process. However, the clock will continue to wind down, so the time on the penalty clock will not matter one bit. And actually, this is a penalty against Anderson, so Sachem in the box to kick off the third. While this game continues to get closer to its end, let's give you an update on what else is happening right at this very second. On the other side, here at the rinks, Riverhead Shoreham is unleashing an all-out blitzkrieg led by Jack Ryan, Lucas Fine, and company against the Middle Country Cougars. And as they'll improve their record to 12-5-1-1. Riverhead is just on the cusp of overtaking East Islip for that sacred 8th spot in the freshman playoff standings, while the Sachem Warriors sit comfortably. Actually, let's go over this again. So we get penalty calls here. So Connetquot, Sayville, Bayport, Blue Points coming into this contest. 5-5-11 only one. The Sachem Warriors currently stand in 7th for the freshman playoff race. Just ahead of them is East Islip. An amazing save made that time by Riley Henley. Another stop made by Henley. Another goal. Here's how the freshman playoff standings currently stand. Here's how the freshman playoff picture looks at this very moment before these games got underway tonight. Smithtown Hauppauge Bulls closing in on finishing out their near-perfect season, sitting in first place with an unprecedented record of 15-1. Just behind them, 15-2, Ward Melville. Third place, St. Anthony's, 14-3, followed by Half Hollow Hills, 14-1. Then in 5th, Riverhead Shoreham, who are closing in on their 13th victory of the season over Middle Country on the south side of this rinks facility. And the list goes on and on. The Sachem Warriors in 7th, just behind the East Islip Chiefs, who sit in 6th. That 8th place spot is still up for grabs, with a multitude of teams fighting away inch by inch, getting into the postseason. That 8th playoff spot is coming down to the wire between the Sachem Braves, 10-7, and the Patchogue Medford Raiders. The team closest to Pat Med, but unfortunately has no shot at making the postseason this year around, is Kings Park Comac Black with a record of 6-10, and just behind them will be this T-Bird squad, who fortunately will fall down after Sachem has done their job at putting goals in the back of the net here tonight. Here's Volani. We've seen that man get a lot of chances throughout this game. Joseph Volani in his 12th game played, coming into this matchup with a team-high 14 goals and 17 points. Taking the draw right there was Connetquot varsity player Nick Madonna's younger sister, Julia Madonna, making her 15th appearance in this freshman season. Also on the ice for the T-Birds, Paul Wagner, wearing number 89. In his 16th game played, he comes in with 5 goals, 4 assists, and 9 points. That man Matthew Bispo continues to climb up the ranks of the best in the freshman division. Right there alongside names like Jack Ryan, Lucas Fine, Kevin Wyosher, Michael Eilenberger, that list continues to go on and on because there is a lot of talent in that pool of freshman playoff contenders. And Bispo and the Warriors are among the many of them. The question, though, remains to be answered as to who will they play in the quarterfinals. Will the season is about to near its end, and we'll get that answer very soon. But by the looks of the standings of how it's currently shaped out, the Warriors will have a possible date with a formidable Ward Melville Patriots super squad. One of the names I just mentioned in this long tangent was Michael Eilenberger, one of the leading points getters of the Warriors. Vincent Missoletto! How close was that? Unfortunately, no penalty shots, but how insane was this effort? Nearly scoring, sliding from his knees, while being dragged down by the defender. If that succeeded for Vincent Missoletto, That fourth goal for him would have been among the very best we've seen this season in the freshman division. Long drive, just held up by Michael Connetquot. That was against Mason Petrie. Although that one didn't go in, he was able to make some noise right there in his 15th appearance for this T-Birds freshman squad. However, if that one did get the better end of Connetquot, it would have been Petrie's second goal of the season. And we can only imagine what type of celebration that would have resulted in. We can only assume that he would definitely be joyful and elated if that was the case. Quick shot and a quick save is made that time by Riley Henley. We'd like to remind you, coming up at the conclusion of this matchup is our first leg of this evening's JV doubleheader broadcast with a slate of St. Anthony's Friars matchups. The Friars will take aim at some of the top. The Friars will take aim at some of the toughest players. The St. Anthony's Friars will take aim at some of the most skilled players and arguably one of the most dangerous teams in this JV division. We'll see the Friars of St. Anthony's Gold square off with Connetquot Sayville Bayport's Blue Points as they continue their upward trends, climbing up the JV standings, followed by St. Anthony's Black clashing with second place Sachem, led by the ever so brilliant Thomas Konkowski, who we are anticipating something unbelievable from him tonight. But right now, it's all about another Sachem team's victory. The Warriors winning big over the T-Birds to improve their record as they continue their journey into the freshman playoffs in 2022. Handshakes underway as the two teams meet at center ice to exchange positive pleasantries and show good sportsmanship before we get these two JV contests underway. Michelangelo will be back here right around the corner, right before you know it. See you very soon, folks.